Okay, I think I have everything set. I don't know, it's loading kind of slowly, and I don't see my chat. But hey, what's up, guys? OJ here. Welcome. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. Like I said, got a little bit of a ghetto setup, and I'm trying out something a bit new with different settings. So you guys should have the option for 720p on there, but you guys check for me, okay? You guys check. Let me know how everything is. Um, so yeah. Anyway, what's up, guys? Welcome. I'm not watching any NFL right now, so I don't know what's going on with the NFL. You let me know what's going on with the 49ers. I have no idea. I haven't been watching any of the games. Um, so yeah. Anyway, what's up, guys? OJ here. Welcome. I sound a bit quiet. Okay, I sound a bit quiet. You might need to turn up your volume because I'm not going to be screaming or anything like that. I'm on break, so I'm not going to be like yelling into the mic or anything. So if I sound quiet, then make sure you turn up your volume or use like better headphones because like I'm not screaming into the mic or anything today, or I'm not going to be like speaking in my presentation voice. I'm just going to be talking like this right here, man. So just keep that in mind. Let me double check though. Let me make sure like everything's good with the good with that. So hold on, give me just 1 second. Let me go to my record, my audio. Hold on, let me go to my microphone. So let's see here. What's up, guys? Missed you guys too, man. Yeah, my mic level's at 80, so I'm gonna turn up to 85 just so it's a little bit better. But yeah, like I'm not like yelling or anything tonight, guys. So keep that in mind. Let me put this everything a little bit closer. Shout outs to Avedon with the $5. Says enjoy the weather, bro. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Everything's good. So any buffering, guys? Like any buffering or anything like that? Let me know in the chat. Um, so yeah, scream louder. Strummer. What's strummer mean? Either way, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are doing okay today. I know I'm doing pretty good myself. I'm excited to talk about some games with you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let me know how everything is when it comes down to it. Let me know how everything sounds. Be more than happy to get into you guys' stuff here. Shout outs to Kudasemi with the membership. Shout outs to Abaddon with the 5. Once again, appreciate that, man. That actually makes you the top streamer in Stream Okage. I forgot to remove Khalid from a couple days ago. That was a crazy donation you did though. But yo, Abaddon, I appreciate the 5 though, man. I appreciate it. You guys give some love. Put the dollars in the pockets. Abaddon, thank you for the 5, man. I appreciate that. Shout outs to Kudosemi, 2 months tune in tier. You guys become members. I'd really appreciate that. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love, early love, guys. Shout outs to Abaddon. Thank you for the support, man. Strummer equals streamer. Strummer equals streamer. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Shout outs. I'm doing good. Let me say hi to everybody here. What's up, guys? We're not going to do any ninja news because there is none. Just watch the videos on the channel. They've been up, so the videos are going up. So you guys just watch them when you can, whatever. Shout outs to, like, I think I'm about 80K. Either way, shout outs. It keeps on going, like, back and forth, apparently, between, like, 79.9 and, like, 80. Like, yesterday or the other day when I streamed, I lost. I think I checked. I was like, oh, somebody said I was at 80K. And I was like, I don't think so. Dude, I lost, like, 40 subs after I streamed. I was like, okay. Whatever. So so yeah, shout outs to everybody who came out to the stream and all that. So whatever. All right, let's see here. Cancel period for Metro just got with the big car issue. Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks, man. That's unfortunate. Elias, what's up, man? Welcome. Is it Pisu Kun? What's up, man? Looks really blurry. Yeah, I'm using my camera is not the best. I'm using my laptop camera, so the camera is going to be kind of blurry. So just keep that in mind, guys. Like, I'm not using my regular internet and like my camera and all that, so it's not going to be like super high quality. It's not super high quality. Like, read the description, okay? Read the description. Like, I literally say that in the description, so just keep that in mind. Cuts Lenova, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Jay Davey, Burning Will, morning. Good morning. It's afternoon here, but it's all good. I think you're Australia, right? So yeah. Mega Lee, what's up, man? Jaybird, what's good? Welcome. Dior Wilson, Party Man, what's up, man? Welcome. Shout outs, Party Man. Good to see you here. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna move this back just a little bit so my knees don't hit my laptop. Jaybird, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you here as well. Jaybird, shout outs, welcome. Um, Mega Lee once again. Did I miss anybody? Apparently this link isn't working, so I'm just gonna put up like the other link instead. So I'll just put up this. So I'll just pin this message until I fix that other link. Replace pin. So y'all want to support, y'all can support through that link. I think it still works. That link should work. The Streamlabs link. So shout outs. Appreciate you guys. There you go. So yeah, I'll fix the other one. I'll fix the other link later. So yeah. 7:45 down under. 7:45. Oh my gosh, you guys are so far ahead. That's nuts. So yeah, man. So yeah. Alphonse, guys, for like the millionth time, I'm not using my regular setup and all that, dude. So just keep that in mind. I don't have my regular setup on my internet or anything like that. So read the description. It's right there. All right. Some people are saying, hey, man, you need to have some better lights. Or no, there is none. I'm just chilling, relaxing with you guys, man. I know I don't have my regular setup. Clearly, I don't. I don't have my regular setup, but I'm not outside. So I have one little light that I have right here and a couple more. I'm just chilling, talking with you guys. Don't worry about it. If the quality is not good enough for you, feel free to just leave, you know? But read the description. It's right there. It's literally the first sentence in the description. So if you're watching on mobile, if you're watching on regular, you can see it right there. All right. So if the quality is not good enough for those that are complaining, just go or go watch some of my other videos or whatever the case is, or watch some of my past live streams. All right. I don't know how many times I have to say it. It's like right there. All right, man. So I've already explained this like a bunch. So stop worrying about it. If you're here to just talk about video games or whatever, it's good enough. You can hear me. You can see me. You can speak in the chat. You'll be all right, okay? You'll be all right. So I ain't going to repeat it again. Anybody else that asks, I'm just going to ignore you. So, yeah, man. It's only for a bit while I'm on my little break because I'm not using my regular equipment. So just keep that in mind, man. Just keep that in mind. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome to the stream. What's up? Welcome. Shout outs. Let's see. Nobody read. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Nobody does read the description. People don't read the description. People don't even read the titles half the time, dude. Oh man, dude. You think we got a new Naruto game? Nah, man. Naruto. I don't know about Naruto, man. Where has it been? It's been. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're working on something, but I don't know when it's gonna come or what it is. I don't have any inside information or anything like that. This is a dope Donkey Kong remix, actually. I really want to see Super Smash 64. I'm pretty sure they'll put out Smash 64 at some point. Who knows though? Hey, what's up, TS? Welcome. What's up, Andrew? Welcome. DJ King, what's up, man? 2013 OJ setup, yeah, that's about the quality of 2013 setup. 2011, oh, 2011 was even worse. 2011, 2012, 2013, those were pretty bad years. Kirby breaking free from 2D. Yeah, you know, I haven't made a video on Kirby yet, but I think it's pretty dope. Like, I'm excited to play the new Kirby game. I think it's good. Like, it actually looks like a super high quality Kirby game, you know? So yeah, it's good. It's good. It's definitely not bad. It's a good thing. So yeah. I guess we'll be playing Mario Kart 64 a member night instead of Mario Kart 9. No, there's the Chocobo GP. That was just for you. That's Mario Kart 9 party, man. Chocobo GT. Mods in the chat. I'm excited for the final Smash presentation because I'm thinking about it'll be the final fighter. You're gonna be whatever. It's gonna be excited. Yeah. I'm excited for the final fighter too. We'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to stream that though, guys. To be honest, I might be busy at that time, so we'll see. Hopefully. My vacation's going good, man. I can't complain too much. To be honest, though, I'm kind of like, you know, I'm enjoying it, but I'm like ready to get back. I'm ready to get back to full speed, but I got to take the time that I got to take. So it is what it is. My break's going good. Guy's supposed to be at the end of Bayonetta 3 trailer. I have no idea who that guy is supposed to be. I'm guessing that it's some type of, you know, monk or something like that, you know. I don't know, but we'll see. Of course Bayonetta 3 is real. I mean, like Platinum Games said it was real. We all knew it was real. Only weirdos thought it wasn't. Did you notice any frame drops in Bayonetta 3 trailer? Actually, I haven't seen any. I don't be looking at frame drops and stuff in like trailers that aren't finished. Like I don't really be analyzing frame drops in trailers and stuff like that. You know, so that's the thing. Like with me, I don't do that. So I didn't notice anything. I've seen the trailer over and over though, but I'm not sitting there counting pixels and frame drops and stuff like that. So yeah. I don't know what Neotoxin is doing, but whatever you're doing, we're gonna time you out. Stop putting in those weird symbols and stuff. So yeah, I don't care about the whole Sony C-bomb thing, so I don't care. I was hoping Astral Chain 2, but oh well. I mean, we just got Astral Chain though. What do you mean you were hoping for Astral Chain? We just got it. You need to give them time. It only came out 2 years ago. So I mean, like, unless you wanted a cookie cutter sequel, I mean, we need Bayonetta 3. I mean, Bayonetta's been, oh my god, there's a little bug. Bayonetta 3's been MIA for a long time, so I don't know why you're like, we just got Astral Chain. Like, we just got it. So what do you, can we get Bayonetta 3 first and then Astral Chain afterwards? Like, I don't understand when people say, oh, well, Astral Chain 2. It's like, it just came out 2 years ago. That's not enough time to make a high quality sequel. It just came out. Like, that is not enough time unless they rushed, you know, to get the next game done. There's no way. You got to give them time, dude. You got to give them time. Has Bayonetta 1 and Bayonetta 2 aged well? I haven't played either. I'm kind of hyped for Bayonetta 3. Yeah, they're still some of the best action games ever made. Check out my channel. I've talked about Bayonetta a million times, so you should definitely have played them by now, dude. I don't know why you haven't. They're fantastic. Aged well. They're better than all the action games that come out today. I'd be hard pressed to find many games that are better than Bayonetta 1 and Bayonetta 2. I mean, but they're not old games. I mean, Bayonetta 1 came out in 2009/2010. Bayonetta 2 came out in 2014. So they're 3D action, you know, action hack and slash action games. So I mean, they're more advanced than a lot of games that come out today. I think, like I said, better than a lot of games today. Bayonetta 1 is not rough. No, it's not rough at all. You can play Bayonetta 1 and it's just fine. Please explain to me how Bayonetta 1 is rough. Based off of what, Callum? Bayonetta 1 is definitely still playable today. A lot of the stuff that you would see in other action games, Bayonetta 1 still has. I mean, Bayonetta 1, you still have plenty of different combos to do. You have plenty of, you know, it has like plenty of different attacks that you can get, different weapons that you can use. You have dodge offsetting. You know, you have the witch time that's there. The controls are still fantastic. I don't see how Bayonetta 1's rough at all, to be honest. It's great. So yeah. So you said visually? You didn't say visually. Now you're just changing the whatever, Callum. You didn't say anything about visually, dude. But even visually, it's fine. It's not. I mean, people are too sticklers with graphics. Bayonetta 1, even still visually, is fine. I don't think there's anything wrong. Like if you're playing Bayonetta 1 on the PS4 or Xbox One, or if you're playing Bayonetta 1 on the Wii U, or sorry, not Wii U. If you're playing it on the Switch, it's fine. It's not like the graphics aren't bad or anything. It's good. I mean, I don't see how it's rough at all. I mean, but that's just my opinion. Graphically, I mean, I guess if you're comparing it to like the newest games that come out today, but I mean, if you're not, you know, crazy about graphics, like it's actually fine. The graphics don't look bad at all. The art style is fantastic. You know, that's the thing about Bayonetta. The art style is really good. So yeah. All right, hold up. Is the music too loud, or is it? Are we good on the music? I don't know if it's too loud or not. You guys, let me know if the music's too loud. Bayonetta 1 is still good. It's only rough on PS3. Well, we're not talking about the PS3 version, though, because there's so many better other versions to play. And you can play it on Wii U, you can play it on Switch, you can play it on PS4, you can play it on Xbox One, you can play it on Xbox Series, you can play it on PS5, you can play it on PC. No, I mean, nobody's talking about that crusty PS3 version, dude. So, yeah. There's a bug right here. I'm going to hit it. There we go. Got it. No, I didn't get it. Oh, well. After you finish Dread, oh man, it's great. What's the point of criticizing a decade-old game on for its graphics? Because it's Cal M. Cause Cal M. People only wanting photorealistic graphics is why we barely get any new IPs, because I mean we get new IP, but I think that, you know, it's just some people are like that. Some people, you know, it's his opinion. I disagree with it, but at the end of the day, it's an opinion. You know, I personally don't think, as somebody who's played Bayonetta 1 like a million times, I don't think, I mean, the color scheme might be a little bit, but the graphics itself are fine. You know, like the graphics aren't bad. It's not like you're gonna be like, oh my god, these graphics are horrible. Like I said, unless you're crazy about graphics, you know, unless you're absolutely crazy about graphics. I played Bayonetta 1 portably, and on the TV visuals were fine for what I remember. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's not the best looking game. It's not the worst looking game. It seems, I mean, if you're playing indie games in today's day, then you'll be okay with, you know, Bayonetta. So, so yeah. No, I don't think Bayonetta 2 looks better than Bayonetta 3. I think that you're just basing it off of YouTube compression. I mean, and like a live stream. That's not the best way. And on top of that, Bayonetta 3's scope is just so much bigger. I don't think it's too early to say that, oh, Bayonetta 2 looks way better than Bayonetta 3. I mean, this is way too early. You're basing it off of a live stream with YouTube. That's not the best way to do it. Once it gets on your TV, I think Bayonetta 3 is going to look better. Based off of what I've seen, it looks like it's definitely going to look better. And the scope is far bigger. So, no, I'm going to have to disagree with that, too. I think that's a silly. I think people base things off of YouTube, and I think that's the problem. Like, that's one of the biggest problems, that people base it off of YouTube. I mean, somebody literally put a bowl shot, like took a screenshot of their screen from the YouTube and said, look at, and did a graphics comparison. It's like, that's stupid. Like, YouTube, by the way, YouTube distorts quality pretty bad unless you're shooting in like 4K and upload it direct file. You know what I'm saying? With no compression techniques in your editor or anything like that. These live streams, Nintendo always messes with it. Any live stream, it can even be PlayStation or Xbox, any live stream, it always messes with it. And sometimes they'll do like the direct feed, like upload, but a lot of times they won't. They'll just keep the same one from there. So you can't really tell from a live stream. So when people start doing graphics comparisons and stuff from live streams, I think it's junk. It's not worth comparing, to be honest. So I think it's too early. But no, I don't think so. Not based off of from what I've seen. Shout outs to Amazing Games with the $2 and says, yo, what's up, OJ? Hope you're having a good vacation. I'm doing good, man. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. Amazing. I do appreciate that. Do we know the rating of Bayonetta 3? It's probably gonna be rated mature, dude. It's probably gonna be rated mature. I don't think anything's gonna change there. On Friday, it's our 3-year anniversary. Hey, shout outs, Jennifer. People only cared about Bayonetta after it became Nintendo exclusive, pretty much. I mean, it's not that people only, it's just that's just how it is. Like, whenever something becomes like you can't get it, then you want it more, you know? So yeah. I always watch trailers and presentations like Pokemon Legends look way better than Pokemon Direct. Yeah, exactly. Like when they uploaded the direct file, it looked way better. But even still, sometimes even through YouTube, it depends on like your setup and stuff like that. When you like look at like Bayonetta 2, for example, it definitely looks better on your TV than it looks on YouTube or anything like that, or on any other type of device that you're watching. So I think that's kind of like how like a lot of Switch games kind of are, you know? I mean, and even like you can even say to a degree with like PlayStation and Xbox, like when you get, you know, PS5 game or PS4 game actually in your room, it looks a lot better than watching on YouTube or whatever. So I think that's one of the big problems, you know, that we have here. So yeah. How OJ question, how much game will sell for next year? How much? I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Davis. I really thought this direct was underrated. I don't know. I put up a poll on my channel. Did you guys see the poll? And about 95% of you guys said that the direct was good. Like, if you're talking about like good means like good to amazing. So let's say good is like a C, and like great is a B, and then like amazing is an A. 95% or 94 or 95% of you guys said that the direct was good or amazing, anywhere between good and amazing. So I mean, I think it was kind of polarizing because of like Twitter, you know, like Twitter's always, it's always angry, can be angry people. But I think if you go to the Nintendo's actual direct page, it got tons of views, tons of likes. You know, and if you go to like the polls and stuff, what people are saying, most people are saying it was pretty good. They actually like what they saw. So, I mean, interesting. Let's see how much so for the whole year. I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Davis. Um, hey man, glad that you're having a great time. Also, do you think N64 games will trickle down to any crappy games like NES? And probably. There's not a lot of good N64 games though, so I'm guessing they'll put all the good ones first. Um, always watch trailers of the presentation. Pokemon Legends look way better. Yeah, exactly. OJ, any thoughts on people having to pay more for N64 and Genesis? Well, I don't know how much more it is, but I'm not going to complain because that's what you guys wanted. You guys said add more systems. You said nothing about them, you know, in terms of increasing like the payment. Like people were saying, oh, well, Microsoft and Sony cost more, so we get more. Okay, well, you wanted more. Well, here you go. People said that they'd be willing to pay if the service got better, so pay up. That's what I always hear. I hear people say, oh, I'd pay more if there was more games on there. Okay, well, here you go. That's what I always saw people saying. Even still right now, people say like Xbox are like, oh, well, those give you way more, so I'm more than happy to pay $200 if you buy like Xbox Game Pass and then you buy like Xbox Live. Okay. Pay up. Enjoy the games now. No, Ben, I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about in general. I'm just talking about in general. But I mean, it's cool. Like I need to see how much before I really get my own opinion. I need to see how much the price is. Mr. Davis with the $10. Thank you so much, Mr. Davis with the $10. I just got the donation. Thank you. I appreciate the donation, Mr. Davis with the $10 coming through, becoming the top Stream Ninja and Stream Ninja. Mr. Davis. I was gonna put Mr. D, but I don't think we need to put that. That's probably shouldn't put that. Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis. The deck was nice, but mostly saw people laughing at the movie cast. I thought the movie cast was good. I mean, I don't think that was what mostly people were doing. I just think that that's what people were yelling and screaming about. But I thought it got a lot of buzz. But no, people were talking about Bayonetta 3. People were talking about the new Kirby game. People were talking about the N64 stuff. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. It wasn't just mostly people talking about the movie cast. But no, there was a lot of talk in lots of different areas, man. And this is coming from somebody who's on the internet. Not all the time, but I see what people are saying. Trust me, it wasn't just about the movie. I can tell you that. Since we pay more for the N64 and Sega games, do you think we might get Dreamcast? I mean, it's possible. I mean, we got Sega Genesis, so I mean, Dreamcast is possible. They finally moved over to the next generation, though, right? Not 16-bit or 8-bit. So, N64, you know, N64, 64-bit system. So we'll see what they do next. I think they're going to really go with N64 and go with Genesis for a while. Then they're probably going to add Game Boy and all that, too. I think they'll probably add Game Boy Color, whatever, Advance, and then I think they'll create another tier. I think they're actually going to create like another tier. I think this tier is going to be like $25 to $30 for this N64/Genesis tier, and then I think that Nintendo, like in the next gen, will create like another tier, like with like GameCube or with something else. So I think they're going to keep going, and then they're going to keep on adding tiers to it. That's what I think. So yeah. Any ghetto stream? What's good? Hey, what's up, Game Pass Perry? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Minato Mario? If I haven't said hi to you, make sure you guys say hi, all right? Shout out to 140 people watching the ghetto stream. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Monster Hunter Expansion 2 is going to be a hell attraction. Oh, yeah. That Monster Hunter expansion looks like it's going to be, just seems like, they call it a massive expansion, so it looks like it's going to be pretty good. Yo, this reminds me of your older vids. Hope you're enjoying, yeah, older ghetto vids, yeah. Shout outs. Thank you guys for coming out to the stream. Hey, the ghetto stream hype, what's good, my guy? Hey, I'm doing good, man. Thank you. So yeah, that's kind of how every direct is, though, Callum. That's kind of how every direct is about the present games, content that's coming, games that are coming out, release dates. That's how all directs are. Then there's about maybe 2 to 3 bigger announcements, but that's how literally all directs are. Go back and I mean, I've been watching a lot of the old directs. That's how the old directs are too. That's how directs are. They're not about announcing a bunch of new games. So I don't know why that's even in like a situation that's like, oh well, it's just about. That's how all the directs are. All directs are about announcing a few big games, a few new games, and more just about what you're going to be able to get, like that's already been announced, or what you're going to like release dates. You know, it's not about just announcing a bunch of new stuff like for the next 10 years, like some companies do. You know. So yeah. Hey OG, I'm excited for Splatoon 3 Mario Party Superstars. I still need to play Luigi's Mansion 3 and Splatoon 2 though. You're excited for Splatoon 3 and you haven't even played Splatoon 2. Okay. I see it 40. Yeah, it might be 40. Yeah, it could be. I thought it was gonna be 25 to 30, but yeah, it could be 40. I'm not gonna disagree with that. The African Trifles with the $5. Thank you for the 5. Yo, I appreciate the donations today, guys. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. So after seeing the Kirby and the Forgotten Land game, I don't think we'll see Super Mario Odyssey 2 now. That game looks incredible. I don't really know if Super Mario Odyssey 2 has anything to do with Kirby. They're two different teams, so. But I never really thought that we were going to see Super Mario Odyssey 2. You know, I just never thought that was going to happen, to be honest, man. I need to lower the volume on that later. So yeah, honestly, I'm hyped for a lot for the announcements. I was literally just talking to a friend about the Monster Hunter Rise needed some new content, so this is what needed. Absolutely, yeah. So yeah. So I don't think they can justify 40 unless they include GameCube games. No, they can justify 40 just because that's what they're gonna do. If they do 40, it's $40 a year. if they add a bunch of N64 games like regularly, or if it's like actually good, people will pay 40 for it. So they'll be able to justify it. If you don't want to buy it, then you don't buy it. You know? I don't think what you feel is worth 40 with GameCube. It's not. I mean, it just depends. It depends on what anybody feels is worth it. Some people might feel it's worth it. If you don't think it is, they can justify it any way they want to. You know. So yeah, you can justify any way you want to. Like if you feel it's worth it, then you buy it. If you don't want to buy it, then don't buy it. Nobody has to justify anything. Nobody has to justify anything, to be honest, dude. If it's not worth it, if it's a ripoff, like people are already saying before we even know the price, people are already saying it's a ripoff. Like I watched Review Tech's video, not hating on them for. I mean, I've seen other content creators say that it's bad, it's horrible, this is the worst thing ever, and they don't even know the price. You know, so I mean, what do they have to justify? Some people are already saying that it's not worth it, it's horrible, they can't. How are they doing this and going crazy? So, like, they don't have to justify anything. People already think they don't like it, so there's nothing to justify. You think it'll be back to full streaming last Smash presentation? Nah. Probably not. You could be excited for Splatoon 3 without playing Splatoon 2. Maybe play Splatoon 1, never got around to 2. I don't know, man. That seems, I mean, I guess you can, but I mean, you didn't even play Splatoon 2. So I guess you can be excited. Sure, go ahead, be excited. Break is over. See you later. All right, take it easy, Derek. They had an online 1064 game, so it's going to be $10 more max. I mean, it could be 40. I think it's going to be 25 to 30. I think it's going to be somewhere in that range, probably 30. Somebody said it might be 40. I said, okay, if it's 40, if you want to pay it, pay it. If you don't, then don't pay. I mean, people already complain about $20, so you don't got to justify anything to anybody, to be honest. People already complain about Nintendo's first-party games. People complain about lots of stuff. I mean, you guys know how Nintendo is. Like, when you start expecting they have to justify this and that, no, they don't. They actually don't got to justify anything, you know? I'm just telling you guys how Nintendo is, so, you know. I'm just saying. I think 40 is fine for full consoles. The game's regularly updated, so that's fine. Well, they're not... I think that if it was 40, then, you know, definitely getting more regular updates would be good. Like, at least, like, every month, like, 2 or 3 games every month. That would be nice if they actually did that. If they're going to charge 40 for it. I mean, that'd be my only thing that I would say. It'd be like, you know, if you're going to charge 40, cool. But, like, at least give us at least a minimum of, like, 2 games a month if you're going to do that. You know, I know that might be easier said than done, but, you know, because those games stay on there. They don't get removed. Like, that's the biggest thing, like, with, like, you know, these games, because it's like with third-party developers too, right? It's with other developers. It's not just Nintendo first-party games. So like these games don't get removed. It's not like, oh, you can put it on there, then take it off later, or move it around, or whatever the case is. You got to keep them on there for the eternity. Like, you know, we haven't seen any games being removed yet. So, yo, Mr. Davis, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much for the donations, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 5. Shout out to the 160 people watching. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming through on the ghetto stream. Thank you. I like how Miss Clip calls out Nate on Bayonetta 3 last Spawncast. I personally find Nate's opinion on Bayonetta 3 a little bit odd. Well, I didn't get a chance to watch the Spawncast, so what was the call out? So yeah, what was the call out? If they ever add GameCube, do you think they'll include Smash Melee with the option to play online? Maybe. I think the big issue with bigger price people have not basic features like messaging and voice chat, which won't happen until next gen. If it does, I don't really think that's I don't think that's the biggest problem. No. Here's the reason why I don't think that's the biggest problem. If that was the biggest problem, what people really have a problem with, then people wouldn't buy it at all. If that was the biggest problem. Really, I don't think that is. That's what you hear online. That's what people say online. But that's not actually the biggest problem. I don't think so. I think even if they included voice, here's the reason why I know. Is because the Wii U had built-in online, built-in voice chat, built-in everything, messaging, built-in video chat, built-in all of that, virtual console, and people still complain about the online and it was free. And people still bitched and cried and complained about the online on the Wii U. So that's the reason why I'm gonna say negative on that one. It's not, I don't think so. And people still complain about, and it was free. It was free, and it had messaging, and it had the Miiverse, and it had video chat, and it had mic, or you can plug in your mic and everything built in. It had all that, and people still complained. So I'm gonna say negative on that. I think some people just like to complain because it's not Microsoft and Sony. I think that's really what it comes down to. I think it comes down to that. It's just not as good as Microsoft's and Sony's in terms of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they're gonna complain. But at the end of the day, I also think that it's also a very smaller percentage of people. Because if that was the case, then people just wouldn't buy it. Like, I don't buy things that I don't think is very good. Look, and I know this, you be tagged as a hater or anything. I don't think Xbox Live is very good. I don't think PlayStation Plus is very good for me. I don't think they're very good. I don't buy them. I don't think the games are good enough for me to play. But I don't sit there and complain 24/7 about it. I don't want to have to buy Game Pass and have a separate membership for online, then PS Now, then regular. It's like PS Plus. It's like, nah, I don't like any of that stuff. I don't buy any of it. But that's just my opinion. Obviously, people disagree with me, but that's just what I think personally. So I don't buy it. So if people don't like something, they should stop buying it. Yeah, I used to go to in real life Smash tournaments. But that's just me. Like I said, I don't think it's wrong for other people. If other people like it, then that's cool. Like it's up to whatever people want. It's up to whatever people like. I'm not sitting here trying to pay $200 a year for Xbox Game Pass and the online, like for a bunch of games that you're probably not even gonna play. Oh, stop. Yo, Bead Queen, what's good, Bead Queen? Yo, Bead Queen, what is up? Let's freaking go. Yo, shout outs. Bead Queen with the $125 donation? Bruh, Bead Queen, thank you so much. The Hokage S of the village. You guys give some mad love to Bead Queen. Guys, give some mad love to Bead Queen with the 125. And you also have a couple more donations coming through. Yo, Bead Queen, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are making these ghetto streams even better. Thank you. I love you guys. Love you, Bead Queen. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Wow. 125. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Bead Queen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No message though, but thank you for the 125. I do appreciate that. You guys give some love to Bead Queen in the chat. Please give some love to Bead Queen. She freaking earned it. Thank you. Got your name up and down at the top too there. The Basement Band with the $9.99 says OJ. That's OJ. OJ. Shout outs, Bead Queen. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm tripped up by that 125. Thank you so much, Bead Queen. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm good. Thank you. Hey OJ, do you listen to your voice while you stream? I'm just trying to record gameplay and voice, and it always has delay. Tried 5 different mics and it's all different styles. Listen to my voice while I stream? No, you shouldn't hear your voice while you stream. That doesn't work. You need to make sure that you can't hear your voice while you stream. No, so don't do that. Thanks for the $9.99. Just make sure, like, when you go to your settings, make sure it doesn't say like output. Make sure like it hears the input, but it doesn't go on the output. Like, make sure it doesn't do that. So I don't know what you use to stream though, so I don't know how your setup is. If there's a lot of delay, that means that your computer might be ghetto. Do you have a good computer? Also, Chris with the $2. Thank you so much, Chris. No message. Appreciate that. Play extra content. How much it would be to pay for extra content on Switch Online? What do you mean by that, Gabriel? All right, did I miss any questions? You guys re-put the questions. Shout outs to the 180 people watching the ghetto stream. Appreciate you guys. I should title it the ghetto stream. Let's see here. Can't believe RGT said Monhun was a bad start. Well, maybe because there wasn't any gameplay, but I mean, I don't know why Monster Hunter would be a bad start when it's like the biggest selling third-party game on the Switch right now, like outside of like Minecraft or whatever. I mean, I don't know if it's, I think it's like the biggest selling like main third-party game on the Switch, like $60 third-party game. I don't think there's another game that's bigger. I mean, but yeah, it was just a CG, you know, it wasn't an actual gameplay. So, I mean, I can understand from that standpoint, but Monster Hunter's huge. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing to say, hey, we got a big new expansion. It would have been nice if there was a little bit of gameplay though, or some like monsters though. But I don't think it's a bad start personally. I mean, it's Monster Hunter. How can that be bad, you know? I remember it was Nate wanted to see more Bayonetta 3, like the story and cutscenes, and then Misclick say people complain story showcase only has CG, and Nate wants cutscenes. I mean, I can understand wanting to see a bit more when it comes to Bayonetta, you know, but then people also complain about spoilers and stuff like that. So I mean, I think there's always a weird balance, but yeah, it would have been nice if they actually showed some more story. Or something like that, but I think they're just trying to show some like gameplay, and they're going to talk about it more later, because I think it's going to be a second half 2022 game. I don't think it's going to be a first half 2022. So I think that they're, you know, they've got their first half games that they wanted to show more of, but to be honest, they didn't even show more story of like Kirby. I mean, there's like really no story of Kirby or but yeah, they're being really mysterious like with the Bayonetta, you know, stuff. So I think that they're trying to be cautious of the spoilers too. I mean, so we'll see. But it's okay, man. Everybody has their opinion. I haven't played the new... well, I played the demo of the new Tales game. That's it. Played the demo. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get back into Monster Hunter once the new expansion comes out. I'm definitely going to get back into it. Yo, shout-outs. Shout-outs to Cute Hamtaro with the $10. JoJo Boys coming through. He says, curse lit. Yo, shout-outs. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I think I can go to my my settings, and I can actually change the, or can I? Can I change the volume sounds from it? I'd have to do it later. Hold up. Let me see. Dashboard. Yeah, I think I can from here. Auron, lover of pixels, tipped $5 in the pockets. Shout outs to Cute Hamtaro. Shout outs to Auron. Is this where we come argue about Pixels or Bayo not being on other platforms? Yes. Bring the arguments. Bring the arguments, guys. By the way, is there any buffering? And is there a 720p option? And is there any buffering? I want to know those two questions. So yeah. Do you think Lappy will be in Bayonetta 3, or is that just for a trailer? I think Lappy will be a costume that you can use in Bayonetta 3, yeah. Because all the Bayonetta games all have costumes that you can use, like various different costumes. So yeah, absolutely. I think that's actually a costume that you can use, because like in Astral Chain, you can use the Lappy costume too. So yeah, that's absolutely going to be a costume. Absolutely going to be a costume. All right, so I think I got to my thing here. So let me go to my alert box, and I think I can change the overall. Actually, no, I don't think I can. Donations, the master volume. I think I can. It's a little bit too loud. You know what? I don't know where I can change the master volume, to be honest. So it's just going to be kind of loud, guys. Sorry about that. Enjoy the loud volume on the donations. You earned it. Anybody who does donate, you get that. You get that. You can take over the stream. So yeah. 720p and no buffering. Okay. This ghetto internet is a little bit not as ghetto as I thought it was. Also, the Sunbreak trailer was a teaser. Capcom showing Tokyo Game Show this week. They got 50-minute presentation. Okay, cool. So, I mean, I think they probably should have shown a little bit of gameplay then. I mean, maybe they should have shown a little bit of gameplay. I remember Nate wanted to... Okay, I already read that. Shoutouts. Thank you, Auron. Thank you, Cute Hamtaro. Thank you, Bead Queen. Thank you guys for the donations. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. No buffering. Okay, that's good. That's good. Did you notice during the triangle strategy they didn't show Square Enix, but rather Nintendo instead of the logos? Does Nintendo own the IP? No, Nintendo definitely doesn't own the IP. Nintendo is publishing the game though in Europe, from what I understand. I don't know about if it's the joint publishing that they're doing here in the US, but I know that Nintendo is helping out with distribution of the game. But I'm almost positive that Triangle Strategy will come like to PC later down the line. So, what Elder Dragon would you like to see in Sunbreak? I don't know. Whatever they want to do. Whatever looking hype. 22 looking really good for games. Yeah, 2022 is looking fantastic. I did a video on it this morning. Minato says, sorry on the late topic, but I'm not surprised some people were upset on Mario movie cast. I don't get why some people think Charles Martinet should play the role. Because he's Mario, you know what I'm saying? But like I think that Charles Martinet, like he would have been, obviously he would have been great for Mario, but he's not an actor. Like it depends on like what the Mario movie is trying to do. Chris Pratt is an actor. Like he is an actor, and Miyamoto said that, you know, Mario's gonna be talking a lot. This is like plot. There's like a lot of stuff that goes into this. I mean, let's just be real. Charles Martinet, you know, he just be just saying like, here we go. Like he doesn't really do any like acting. So if they really wanted Mario to do some like hardcore acting and like hardcore lines and stuff like that, you're gonna need an actual actor, like a really experienced big actor. And on top of that, I mean, let's just be real. Chris Pratt brings in a lot more, you know, money than Charles. I mean, let's just be real here. Like when you mention Chris Pratt, like that's obviously, oh snap, Chris Pratt. You know, so it just grabs headlines. So it is what it is. I mean, like I'm not a movie person, so I'm just waiting to actually see the movie. I'm not like I'm gonna go complain about a movie before I've even seen it. Like no, I don't really do that. Like, I gotta see it first, and then if it's not good, then I'll say something. But even if it wasn't good, like I don't care. Like the Mario movie that I got back in the day when I was younger sucked. So, I mean, it's probably going to be better than that, you know? So, okay, look at all these OC remixes. I don't know if I want to listen to all these OC remixes anymore. I want to listen to something else. I don't know. I think alright, I'll just listen to one of these Mew More tracks. Hey, I meant to say, how much is Bayonetta 3? How much money will it make next year? I have no idea how much it's gonna make, dude. I have no idea, to be honest. If you watch the European Direct, it said Nintendo as the publisher, but if you watch the US one, it said Square Enix. I watched both. Europe is getting Sweet Collector's Edition Triangle Strategy. Yeah. I know that sometimes Nintendo does publishing duties in Europe, just because Europe is so spread out. So Nintendo will handle like pay for the publishing. Like I think even like SMT5 like is being published by Nintendo in Europe. And like Nintendo helped out like with Monster Hunter, so there are some deals that they put together for different games for publishing in like Europe over the US. So, yo, Glenmore, thank you for the $1 super chat. Says, well, Charles Martinet was an actor, but he's not a Hollywood movie style actor. Chris Pratt voiced Emmett in Lego Movie, his character in Pixar, so he has experience in VA. I mean, yeah, but Charles isn't like an actor like Chris Pratt. I mean, he ain't like that, you know? Like Chris Pratt's like a A-list celebrity, like, you know. But like I said, we'll see the movie when it comes out, then we can complain about it once it's out, you know? Or once we actually get some like a trailer or something. I'm watching the Mario movie regardless, so it's whatever. Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it regardless. Like, I mean, people can complain all they want, but they're gonna watch it, you know? I'm scared to hear Mario talk in the movie. Why? It's just gonna be like, here we go. It's gonna be like, what are you scared about? Vin Diesel for Yoshi when? Tomorrow. Yes, Nintendo is publishing SMT5 in Europe. Yeah, so there you go. So yeah, I'm definitely watching that Mario movie. I think it's gonna be solid. I don't think it's gonna be bad. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be like, oh my gosh, the greatest movie ever. But I don't think it's gonna be bad. But you know, I'm not a big movie guy, so like whatever they do, they do. It's like, sure, you know, so whatever, you know. So it is what it is. So you Europeans get all the best collector's editions, yeah. See, people really butthurt that Chris Pratt is the Mario movie. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whoever it is going to be. But I mean, this Mario movie, it's not just for Nintendo fans. It's like for like the expanded audience too. So it's like the moms and everybody who just know about Mario from back in the day. It's not just for like the hardcore Nintendo fans that even know. I mean, most people don't even know who Charles Martinet is. You know what I'm saying? Like most casual moviegoers don't know who that is, but they know who Chris Pratt is. So there you go. You know, they know who Chris Pratt is. They know who Seth Rogen is. They know who all these people, these A-list celebs, because these are all A-listers. You know, these are all either S tier or like A-list. You know, like Chris Pratt's like a S tier. Like he's like one of the top paid actors. You know, Seth Rogen, he's a S/A tier. You know, like that comedian guy, he's probably one of the best comedians. You know, one of the highest grossing, best paid comedians in the world. You know, so it's like these are top notch people. You know, that are gonna get people filled into the seats. So. And that are good actors, you know. Just at the end of the day, they're good actors. So yeah. I remember when people were initially upset Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu, but later they enjoyed this performance. Yeah, exactly. Like Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu, but Ryan Reynolds put a lot of people's butts in the seats. I mean, Ryan Reynolds is like, you know, does he have a Walk of Fame like Hollywood star? I know Ryan Reynolds, obviously he'll have, if he doesn't already have one, he'll have one, or if he already has one, then. But Ryan Reynolds is Ryan Reynolds. He puts butts in the seats. You know, it's Ryan Reynolds. That dude has an insane amount of money too, by the way. Oh man, by the way, did you see all the port banging for Bayonetta 3? Yeah, I did. I have a video tomorrow on it, Elias, so check out the video tomorrow, probably about 2 o'clock your time. Oh, no, sorry, 12:30 p.m. your time. Yo, Shinru with the Toby Blaster. Let's go. Yo, shout outs. Thank you, Shinru, with the 15. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for the 15. He says, gonna put on my conspiracy theory. Nintendo chose October 5th for Sakurai Smash Direct to compete with Nick All-Stars Brawl because they know it's a threat to Smash. Can't have a good Smash clone out there. No, that's what Hug said, and that's, no offense, Shinru. You're not moronic, but that thought process is moronic. I think you're following what Hugs, I think you're joking and you're following what Hug said, but no, it's hard to sit there and say that they did that on purpose because Nintendo's putting out a Chocobo GP, like they're supporting that game in Nintendo Direct. I don't think that's the case. Like, yeah, I don't think that's the case. But yeah, man, that's what Hug said. So thank you for the 15. I think they planned this way in advance and it just happened to be a coincidence, to be honest, man. Thank you for the 15 though, I appreciate it. You know, I do have a better camera here, guys. So now that I know that I can do 720p, I think I might, if I can download my software, I might have my other camera to where it's a little better quality for the next stream. I don't know when the next stream is though. Like it might be a couple days from now. Emery Strike, thank you for the $5. Says, hey OJ, good to see you. Just showing some love, bro. Hey, thank you for the love. I appreciate the $5, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 5. He says, don't worry, I know that's cap. I know, Shinra. I know that you saw that tweet that I made with. Dude, I swear, Hugs he's like an abused. He feels abused. I feel bad for him, man. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for some of the old school Smash players. You know, I feel bad for them. But then I don't. But then I do. You know, sometimes it's so funny because like they used to have so much leverage, and then after the whole Me Too Smash movement, like nobody cares. Like they're like about Riptide being canceled. Like 2 people wrote articles on that. Like there was barely any videos. Nobody cared anymore. Whereas like when they used to cancel stuff before, everyone would all get into a crazy rage. And then after the whole Me Too Smash thing, it's like, oh yeah, they're talking. Nintendo, I think at this point, yeah, Nintendo and Smash Brothers community, it's pretty much a clean break. I don't think Nintendo cares. Like before they would care a little bit. Obviously they did stuff, you know, they had like the tournaments and all that, but I don't see Nintendo ever doing any of that anymore. Like I don't see them like ever covering that type of stuff again after. I don't see it happening. People are treating Smash presentation date like the World of Warcraft drop in a huge expansion during the release date of Warhammer. Nicktoons is no threat. Yeah, I don't think Nintendo saw it as a threat or anything like that. It's a small game, you know, that doesn't even have the voice actors at this point. Yeah, so I don't really see it as a threat. I don't think Nintendo, even if it was a threat, I don't think Nintendo sees it as like a threat. Smash Brothers is established, it has its space. I mean, and it's on the Switch system, so I mean, Nintendo wants the game to sell because they want more money. You know, they get royalties from that. So that Hugs tweet, I'm pretty sure some of his fans got mad at my tweet. I mean, I think the people, go look at the responses on that tweet though. Like people were kind of calling him out. His own people were calling people were calling him out. Will you be in the Spawncast next weekend? I'm gonna need $5, Miguel, if you want any Spawncast questions. Speaking of which, reminds me of the blue checkmark guy telling people to buy Nick All Stars Brawl and boycott Smash. I mean, he didn't say boycott Smash. He said that don't. Well, actually, no. He said don't buy the DLC, don't play it, don't stream it. But here's the problem that I have with Hugs. This is the problem that I have with what he said. Why don't you tag the people that you're talking to? Like, Hugs has been in the industry for how long? He's been in this business for a long time. Tag Hungrybox. Tag Leffen. Why aren't you tagging them? To tell them, like, why aren't you tagging them? Why aren't you talking to them? Talk to your people. Talk to your people. Because you know good and well, Hungrybox is not dumb enough. And are you going to compensate them? Because you're sitting there and saying, oh, people, you know, Nintendo's effed over the Smash community. Okay, they've effed over the Smash community. Cool. So now you want people to not make money when you've been effed over by Nintendo. Now you're trying to say, hey, I could make maybe $1,000 off of this, or I can make $2,000. I mean, some of these guys, Hungrybox, Leffen, they make grands off of these reveals, right? Because they'll do a video, they'll get like 300,000 views, they'll make a lot of money off of that. That's like $700. And then they'll do a live stream. People will donate, people will sub, so they make thousands off of these reveals. So are you going to cover that expense, Hugs? Are you going to cover Hungrybox, all the missed subs, all of the are you gonna cover that? Of course you're not. Like, shut up. Like, who are you preaching to? Why don't you tell Hungrybox that? Why don't you tell Leffen that? Stop just putting out a blanket statement when you know good and well that they're not gonna give up that money because of your vendetta of being screwed over by Nintendo. Okay, if they're screwing you over, what should you do? You should make money off of it. You should do your best that you can and make money off of it. Hugs is doing the dumb thing, being angry and butthurt for so long about something, and then on top of that, not making any money off of that said thing. That's the stupid thing to do, you know? Like, that's the bonehead thing to do. You should be complaining and whining, making money off of complaining and whining. If you're gonna be a hypocrite, just be a hypocrite, you know? Just be one. So I just find that hilarious. It's like, be like Leffen and be like Hungrybox, these guys that complain about it and then also make money off of it, you know? Like, if you got screwed over in terms of money and all that, well, make that money back, you know? Make that money back. Why are you sitting there and being double punished? It's like, not only did you get screwed over by Nintendo, but then you're not even making any money off of them, too. It's like, that's stupid. You're just getting double screwed. At that point, you're getting double screwed because it's like, you can be mad and then still make money off them. Like, you can crap all over them, but at least make something off them. Now you're just screwing yourself over. Like, at least Leffen, you know, I mean, he's a hypocrite, obviously, but at least he makes money off of it. At least he's not dumb enough to say, like, hey, you know, like, I ain't gonna not talk about it, you know, like, but hey, it is what it is. But no, like I said to Hugs, I'll say it to him. I'd say it to his face. I'd say it to him anytime. No, how about this? On October 5th, you guys reinstate hacks, and you guys stop playing favoritism with Leffen and all that, and call out Jisoo and call out the people who are sitting there ruining people's lives for no good reason. Okay? How about you do that on October 5th? That's what I'm gonna do on October 5th. I'm gonna enjoy my Smash Brothers. I'm gonna enjoy my Nickelodeon All-Star whatever, All-Star Brawl, and I'm going to also call out the Smash community again. That's what I'll be doing. And I'm gonna make sure to quote tweet Hugs on that one. Nah, I ain't gonna do what you're doing. Chris with the $5 says, here's a 5. Are you going to be back on the Spawncast next weekend? Probably not. Thank you for the $5 though, Chris. I appreciate that. Thank you. They complain and put up ridiculous screaming thumbnails for the reveals. Yeah, I mean, those are good though. I think I've done that before. Those are good. Those are good. So yeah. Left and Sephiroth video got more views than his free Melee video. Yeah, I saw that. Well, I mean, I saw that, but yeah, it did. It did. Well, I mean, because the whole free Melee movement was fraudulent in the first place. You know, like it was fraudulent in the first place. That's why it never went anywhere. There was no direction. There was no purpose. There was no goal. There was no organization. It was just a hashtag and bitching. And excuse my French. It was just a hashtag and complaining in streams. There was no actual, here's what we want to get done. Here's the It was just people complaining. There wasn't any actual direction. So I was like, what are you guys complaining about? They canceled a tournament where you guys are using like not the actual game itself, because it's an officially sponsored Nintendo tournament, right? Like that I forgot what the name was. That tournament series partners with Nintendo with the Big House. They partner with Nintendo. Nintendo sponsors them, or they partner with them. Nintendo is not going to allow that type. Not saying that I agree, but I'm just saying like Nintendo's not going to allow mods and allow the PC version of the game, pirated game or whatever the case is, to run on online tournaments. They're not. And the big house, they could have still ran Smash 4, but they can't, or sorry, Smash Ultimate, but they canceled Smash Ultimate because Nintendo wouldn't allow Melee. So they screwed over their own people by canceling Ultimate, and they could have still had Ultimate. So they screwed that over. So it was going nowhere. It's like that was where the whole thing started, from this whole free Melee thing. And people were having tournaments with Melee on PC after that. Nintendo wasn't stopping all the other tournaments. People were still having them. It was just the officially partnered one that they said, no, we're not going to sponsor one that's official. Like, no, we can't do that. So the free Melee thing was stupid because people were having Melee tournaments online, no problem, for money and all that. So it ended up going nowhere. It didn't mean anything, you know? Hey, thank you, Desire. I appreciate that, man. Add that to the titles, like, Kazuya already broken? Yeah. Not gonna lie, I forgot about that movement. Yeah. Yeah. No dev sponsor made pirated software. Yeah, I wouldn't see, like for example, like Capcom, they would never allow Street Fighter V modded out Street Fighter V, like PC version of Street Fighter V online. Like, you can mod up the Street Fighter V on PC, right? If there's online tournaments, you cannot use those mods. Like, you're not allowed to use mods, like, and other stuff that's not officially in the game. They don't allow that. So if you're playing online with Street Fighter in an official Capcom Pro tournament, they do not allow you to use custom mods, you know, for your character. Like for example, like Snake Eyes, he's a Street Fighter V player in Guilty Gear. Like, he has a mod where it's like he's Zangief, right? Okay, but when he played in online tournaments, he can't show that he was like, it shows him. He's got to put it towards Zangief and use the official things. Capcom won't allow him to use custom mods and other things that brought into the game during an official stream or official sponsored tournament by Capcom. Now, if you're just playing on your own and you have your own tournament that has nothing to do with Capcom outside of the game, then yeah, you can do that. But they're not going to allow just mods and people just be like, they're not going to allow that, you know? They're just not. So, or a pirated version of the game or a backup copy of the game, you know? Like, they're not going to allow that. So, what do you think about the supposed music leak going around? I don't know about the supposed music leak. Watch them. I think it's like Phoenix Wright, right? I don't know. Who knows? Watch them all flock back like Insects. Nintendo adds GameCube to online support for NSO. I don't know. I think it's not about flocking back. They're already back. All these people that complain, they play their Switch. They make money off of it. So, like, they all play the Switch, so it doesn't matter. Oh, finger had a little issue there. Okay, I'm good. If this is counting down the days to Dread, can't wait to take some names of Samus. Hey, there you go. Just really care about Melee. They try to put effort into what Maximilian Dude is doing. Well, they do care about Melee. They do care. Like, this is not a bash the Melee community or bash the Smash community segment, guys. It's not. I'm just simply, I like watching Melee online. I like watching the tournaments. I'm just talking about, like, that movement was just, it was weird because there was no direction. There was no anything, you know? Like, there wasn't any goal of it at the end of the day, you know? And I only got there because YouTubers talk about it due to some YouTuber dissatisfaction with the grudge on Nintendo. So they said, yeah, but it went nowhere, so it didn't matter. So, I mean, like, it got big. I mean, here's the thing, like, for better or for worse, man, Nintendo's, like, pretty stubborn when it comes to things. Like, you can't bully them with online, like, with stuff like this. They are they rather lose money.
I want to shake your hand.
Than, yo, shout out Shinry, thank you for the $1. But let me finish this thought real quick. They rather lose money. They rather lose good faith with the public than sit there and allow to be bullied into allow people to do stuff that they don't agree with in terms of, like, their own policies. So you can't bully them into what you want. It's just not going to happen. Now, if it's something like, you know, like Super Mario Maker 2 and, like, adding online play, it's like, yeah, that should have been there from the beginning. So, like, they're going to budge and they're going to talk about that. Like, hey, we're adding it, or yeah, we're going to do this, you know, stuff like that. That's more practical, then I can see that. But, like, saying that we're going to allow an officially sponsored tournament like mods, and no, that's not happening. You know, you're never going to bully them into saying, yeah, it's against company policy. They'll just lose whatever customers that don't like it, you know. Shinru with the $1 donation says, don't know if you're taking music requests right now, and if not, listen to the banger. If you're online, squeal to Zardy foolhardy. No music requests today, just because of my setup is ghetto. But for sure, I think I'm gonna bring back music requests. You can bank that one, Shinru, and we'll bring that back maybe the next time I stream. I'm gonna make some optimizations down that I know I can do 720p, and I'm gonna use my other camera. So once we'll bring it back though. We'll bring it back. Thank you for the dollar though. I appreciate it. Staycation, Chris. Fates and Awakening remasters a new Fire Emblem next. I no, Fates and Awakening aren't getting remasters. No, Nintendo really isn't bringing over too many 3DS games, so I don't see those. Those games would be those games are pretty big, and I just don't see them remastering them for the Switch. See, why are you moving out? No, I'm just in my living room. I'm just on a vacation. I'm sure Smash Melee will be on Switch in like 2 years. I don't know about that. We'll see. They've never re-released Melee, so we'll see. Bear Hugger 29 says, will you be getting the Sega published PC port of Bayonetta 3 on Steam or Epic? Will you be getting the Sega published PC port? There is no Sega published PC port on Steam or Epic. You made that up. It's a Nintendo Switch exclusive from everything that I know. So there is no Sega published PC port. You said, will you be getting as if it's something that's real? No, that's not real. That's not a real thing. No problem, my man. Glad you're enjoying yourself. I kind of did myself, got food. There's a bug right there. Kind of did myself, got food poisoning from Taco Bell last week. That was fun. Oh yeah, Taco Bell can definitely give you food poisoning. I've got food poisoning from Taco Bell twice, so that's why I don't really eat Taco Bell. So I've gotten it twice. Talk about the GeForce leak that Bayonetta 3 and SMT5, Bayonetta 3 and SMT5 listed. Yeah, the NVIDIA leak isn't actually real. It was speculative from them, so they speculated, and on top of that, there's no actual confirmation of that. So I don't really see that happening because Bayonetta 2 isn't on PC now. SMT5, I mean, maybe that comes to PC. Yeah, I can definitely maybe see that, but Bayonetta, no, because Nintendo actually owns that game itself, Bayonetta 3. So I don't see how it could be on PC too unless something happened. But Bayonetta 2 is still not on PC. So, I mean, yeah. If Bayonetta 2 is not on PC yet, I don't see why Bayonetta 3 would be, you know? So that's not confirmed at all. Those games, we don't know. And like NVIDIA even said themselves, it's speculative on some of the things. It's not confirmed or anything like that. So we might see it, we might not. So it's not confirmed. So will Ubisoft did it take down a request in NVIDIA? Well, that's Ubisoft. That doesn't mean that it's all real. And once again, they said it themselves that it's speculative. It's not confirmed, Bear Hugger. So you're talking about as if it's confirmed, as if everything's gonna happen. It's not, you know? So it's not. So we don't know. When it happens, then okay. But for right now, I'm not gonna sit there and say that it's happening 100%. They even said themselves it's speculative. So like I can't sit there and say everything's gonna happen on there because we don't know. So yeah. Do you think Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 will ever come to other platforms? Probably not. I think Nintendo owns the rights to that game, so probably not. But it might. Never know. Never say never, but it doesn't look that way at this point. I mean, but we'll see. What's up, Omar? Nintendo is a win-win situation based on the current still growing install base. Price point can be vital for all platforms. Okay. Watch your video today. Would you be great if next Switch backwards compatible? Of course it's going to be backwards compatible. Why wouldn't the next Switch? It would. It's definitely going to be backwards compatible. I've never seen Nintendo do a successful system, and then the successor isn't backwards compatible. Like it's always been backwards compatible with like every single system, successful system, with the exception of like back in the day, like Super Nintendo. You know, like obviously you couldn't play NES games, like N64. Obviously you couldn't play Super Nintendo games, but like with the Wii to the GameCube, from like the Wii U to the Wii, those were all backwards compatible. With the previous one. So yeah, I see them doing it. And like if you look at it from a portable standpoint, like obviously Nintendo's done backwards compatibility a lot, like like GBA, DS, Game Boy Color, all that. So DS, 3DS, all that. So that's all backwards compatible. So I see them doing that. Just thought of something. Could we see SMT Persona crossover with Bayonetta? No. I don't think so. Those are two very different types of games, so no. Nintendo always states a game is exclusive in the directs and reveals the state of Bayonetta 3 and SMT is exclusive, so yeah, no shot for them. SMT, I think that could be, because like Nintendo doesn't own that. From what I understand, Nintendo didn't fund SMT 5. Nintendo's just helping out with publishing. Nintendo funded Bayonetta 3. So when a company funds it, that's when they pretty much have complete control, unless it's in the contract that it can come somewhere else later. So I don't think Nintendo funded SMT 5. I think Sega and Atlas funded SMT 5. I think Sega funded SMT 5. And I think that Nintendo's helping out with publishing and marketing. So, I mean, there's that. But Nintendo funded Bayonetta, as in, like, that is more of a first-party game. SMT 5 is seen as a third-party game. Bayonetta is seen as a first-party game. So yeah. What's up, Dragon Gamer? Yeah, but mobile games do all sorts of crossovers. So I mean, if you're talking about like a mobile game, maybe, but not like a console game. Nah, I don't see it. I don't see it. Octopath, Bravely, Monster were never stated as exclusives in the directs, and those games are coming to PC. I think at some point they said they're exclusives, right? At one of the directs or one of the things some of those games were. But we'll see. We'll see, Elias. I don't know. We'll see. Well, Sony funded Street Fighter V, so that was never going to be that was never going to come over to Xbox. My people are doing the concern troll over the work in progress. There's nothing wrong with how Bayonetta 3 looks at this stage reveal. They're selling you a gameplay concept. I mean, I'm fine with the graphics. I don't think that I think people are just comparing it to like all the newest like PS5 and Xbox Series. But in terms of for what Switch can do, in terms of what I saw, I thought it looked pretty good. That's just me. I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion. So if it doesn't look good enough for them, then don't buy it. Don't play it. I watched the directs. Those games did not have what I said. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see, Elias. Says if Nintendo owns Fatal Frame, why is it on multiple non-Nintendo platforms? Nintendo doesn't outright own Fatal Frame. Nintendo and Koei Tecmo, they have a split ownership of Fatal Frame, and Nintendo didn't see it as a problem to put it on other systems, you know, when it comes down to it. So they allowed it to be on other systems. But Nintendo does not outright own Fatal Frame, no. It's split ownership, but Nintendo doesn't really see Fatal Frame as any type of issue at this point, right? So if it's going to be on other platforms, it's going to be on other platforms. It's no big deal. It's too early to judge much at all with Bayonetta. To be honest, you're right, but at the same time, like, I have such supreme confidence in Bayonetta. You know, like, I think I've talked about it like every single day for like the past 3 days on the channel. Like, and I have another video coming tomorrow about the truth with Bayonetta because people don't know what they're talking about. So I have extreme confidence that when we get it in our hands, it's gonna look good, it's gonna play good. Like, I have no worries whatsoever, and I never had any worries. Like, a lot of people were worrying about if the game is still real, if there's this, if there's that, like with Platinum Games saying all this stuff. And I'm like, you know, no, that's not it. People said, oh, you're just a fanboy, you're just this, and I'm like, okay, well, you'll see. When it looks amazing, when it comes out, it's gonna be good, you know. So yeah, I have no worries whatsoever about Bayonetta at all. None. Just point out it doesn't look like the final product. Well, of course not. It's not out till next year, so it's not gonna. How can it be final if it's not coming out till next year? No product shown right now is the final product. So, like, God of War is not the final product. None of these, like Gran Turismo, is the final product. Nothing that's coming out next year is done right now. So, I mean, that's just, yeah, it's like duh, you know. Your coverage on Xenoblade and Bayo is always great. Thank you, Snowy Taco. Hey OJ, pleasant day. Good. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. How are you? No More Heroes 3. The graphics might not be great, but the game is fantastic. Dan White says, OJ, what platform did you originally buy Bayonetta on? The Xbox 360. I have a confidence Bayonetta 3 being good because Kamiya non-action allowed non-Japanese tweets for a whole day, but then he started blocking people again too, though. Why do people think Kirby is open level design? It's not, it's 3D, but it's basically on rails level. Well, don't say on rails, that doesn't make sense. We don't know if it's on rails would be like the level's moving for you, and like you have to move in a 3D space. That's what on rails means. you could be able to freely move about 3D environments. That's what Kirby looks like. You're going to be able to move to this place or move to that place within a structure of a 3D environment, but it's not an open world game. So even your description's a little bit wrong. But no, it's not on. It's definitely not on rails. Like for example, like Super Mario 3D World, where like some of the levels like move, and like you have to just like go along with it. That would be more like on rails. But it's, I don't know why this is even like a discussion. There are 3D open segments. It's like Super Mario Odyssey, or it's like Super Mario 3D World. It's like there's open areas of 3D levels and environments. Some of them more guided than others, and you jump around and you do stuff in those. Like that one part where like the little fish comes up and tries to chomp Kirby. That's more of an open-ended area. Then there's other places where it's more solid structures, like 3D World. Like it's not. This is Nintendo fans like try to confuse the hell out of everything. It's like it's not that confusing. It's a 3D action game, 3D action platformer. Like it's not open world. It's not Xenoblade or anything like that. It's pretty standard from what we saw. I don't understand why Nintendo fans try to make it more complicated than what it actually is. So yeah. Okay, well then, if people are expecting Switch games to look like PS5 games, then they're morons. But I'm gonna have to sit there and I'm gonna disagree with that and say that people aren't expecting that. I'm gonna say that weirdo Twitter people and weirdos online, most people are not expecting that. Most just casual gaming fans or people just want to play games are not expecting that. No, I would say that weirdos online, yes. The very small minority of people, yes. Most people that play Switch, no. You just hear what people say online, and those are the loudest voices. But we've seen time and time again that those people are not what matters. Otherwise, Switch would never sell. So yeah. Hope we can play Bayonetta with a Lappy costume. Yeah, you probably will be able to play Bayonetta with a Lappy costume on. Probably. On rails is Pokemon Snap. Kirby's gonna be low. Yeah, I think what he meant by on rails was like, it's like where you just go from one part of the level to the next part of the level, right? Like some levels in 3D World, like you can go back in 3D World, but essentially it's not like a open-ended design. I think that's what he was kind of hint at. But it's gonna be more like a hybrid. Like even like 3D World has areas that are just kind of like open-ended, right? Like there's like the levels like where you have to catch the bunnies, that big field, and like there's just multiple different areas that you can just go through in that big field before you head up to the top part, like with all the grass. Like there's even some levels like that in 3D World. But from what I saw from the trailer, that there's gonna be a mix of 3D World and Odyssey style of levels, or even like what's that game? Bowser's Fury. It even looks like there's gonna be some areas like Bowser's Fury, you know? Hey, what's up, QKG? How's it going, man? Yeah, the wallets are taking a beating from all these games, dude. I think I've purchased like 3 or 4 games in the past couple weeks. Castlevania, Cruisin', and Eastward. Yeah, hub areas, guided areas. Like it's not that big of a deal. Sword and Shield is the best boycott of all time. People boycott Metroid Dread. Yeah, Sword and Shield is definitely the best boycott of all time. I love that. Was a good boycott. Which more people were talking about Kirby and Forgotten Lands. It looks pretty interesting. I think people are. I mean, I saw Arlo made a video on it. I think that there's definitely been a lot more. I mean, I've seen other people make videos on the game that it looks really good. So I think that there's people out there. Kirby's obviously not more popular than like, you hear just like what like the hardcore is like Bayonetta, but we all know Kirby is gonna do like extremely well. Kirby's gonna do great. I see Kirby selling 5 million. It's definitely gonna do really good. Like especially if like the game is solid, if it gets like solid review scores, like I see Kirby doing very, very well. Because Star Allies did pretty. Star Allies sold 3 million on the Switch, and that game is not that great. Like it's okay, but it's not that great. So and this Kirby game looks way better than Star Allies, and there's a way bigger install base. We're 2018, 19, 20, 21, 4 years later after Star Allies came out 2018. So yeah, I see it doing way better. Which is proven with enough effort, any game can be portable. That's why I love Switch. Could be more powerful, absolutely. But it's fine for what it is. Well, it actually couldn't be more powerful. That's the thing. Like Shinru, it's like at the time that they were making the switch, they picked the best chip on the market. So there was no way it was going to be more powerful than what it was, you know? Like there was no other stronger chip on the market at the time. If your system is coming out early 2017, you need to pick your chip by late 2015, 2016 is about the latest, because you need to get dev kits out to developers because they have to start getting games ready for 2017. So in 2015, that was the best mobile chip on the market. So there was no way that it was going to be, the graphics could be any better. That was the best chip that they can use. That was the best chip that they can use. I mean, they could have put more RAM into there or something like that, but that's not necessarily power, you know? But that mobile chip that they used, Tegra X1, that was the best one at the time. That was the best one. So really, it couldn't have been any more powerful than what it was for a hybrid, for what you're going for, you know, for what you're going for. I think RT, you complained on the trees in Kirby game. Oh, you definitely jumped the gun on the NSO video. Disappointed. He complained about the trees on the Kirby game. I don't think Rich cares about Kirby, to be honest. So I don't really think it matters. I've never heard him talk about Kirby or even like the Kirby games. So I don't think he cares. I don't think he cares. I think he was just talking just in general. I got a question about Castlevania. I think partner games this should make it, so people want to play Bayonetta should be make captivating like that. Yeah. I'm at home. Link, the hero of Hyrule. Where are you at? Kirby was looking real clean, and after my first Kirby game being Kirby All Stars, hype was real. Yeah, it's gonna be good. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know if RTU even complained about that. I've watched a few of the videos. I watched his Nintendo Switch Online video, and like I understand, like people complain about stuff. It's okay. It's okay to criticize. Let's see here. I don't even know what Nintendo games that dude like. To be honest, it just likes a discussion. Yeah, to be honest, I don't think I even know what he does. I think he did say that he's interested in Metroid Dread, but every single game that comes out, he either has no idea about the franchise, like Xenoblade, or like, you know, like he doesn't really play Zelda too much. He's not really big into Zelda. Mario, I think maybe he likes a bit Mario, but yeah, I don't really think he's into Nintendo games too much. I just think that obviously the discussion is there. I'm pretty sure he played like the Super Nintendo and like he has all the systems, so he's played some of the games, but he's not really into Nintendo games too much, to be honest. Based off of what I've seen, like I don't ever see him talk about like any like lore or anything like when it comes to Nintendo games. So I doubt he even really likes a lot of Nintendo franchises. Maybe like a few here and there. From what I've seen, I know he likes Metroid. I know he talked about how Metroid Dread looks really good. So I know he's looking forward to that. But you know, he's not really into like SMT, like Shin Megami Tensei, or he's not really into like a lot of the stuff that comes out. So, which is fine. It's okay. Nothing wrong with that. What's up, Willie Hawkins? Yeah, you know, I talk about that in my video tomorrow, Willie, about how like people want to talk about the graphics and stuff, but like what third-party games like run and look as good as Bayonetta 3 on the Switch? Like, there's not really much, you know. So yeah, I'll take it. It's better than not having the game at all, because that's essentially what happened to the franchise. It died. So it is what it is, you know. Yo, Priosin Bomb, thank you for the $10 bomb. JoJo Boys, let's go. Can we get the JoJo Boys on vacation? How many JoJo Boys do we got today? Any other JoJos in the house? Let's go. So I've played Kirby games, but I've never bought any of them. This new Kirby game, maybe the first game I buy. I think I've seen people say that quite a bit. Like the first Kirby game that I'll buy. This Kirby game's looking pretty lit, you know. So that's good. That's good. I think that's definitely a good thing. Video pause. Continue watching. Yeah, I'd like to continue watching this video, sir. Please. So yeah. Also, guys, if like I lose, sometimes I've been having a little bit of issue with power here in the house. There's been some like wildfires and stuff, not close to me, but like some stuff that's been causing PG&E with the power. So if the power goes out and the stream ends, hey, just know that it just ended and we're done. So just keep that in mind too. I got a cousin named JoJo. Let's go, JoJo boys. He's the true JoJo. People complaining about graphics should just stop stressing themselves out and go outside. I hear the graphics are second to none. That's true. Tons of articles are pointing out Bayonetta 3 has a designer from Scalebound, and that's creating even more salt from Port Baking. yeah, the guy, that's the Scalebound guy, right? It's like one of the Scalebound guys, and like they implemented some of the things from Scalebound into Bayonetta 3, which is pretty cool. Canvas Curse? That one's okay. My favorite Kirby game is like the Super Nintendo ones, like Dreamland, and like the Wii one's pretty good, like the 4-player Wii one, and then also Triple Deluxe. Potent the Rockstar, thank you so much for the $5 holla. And he says, I'm hyped for Splatoon 3, Bayonetta 3. I'm actually hyped for the Super Mario movie too. Don't sleep. Yeah, fire. Yeah, don't sleep on the Super Mario movie. Yo, Potent the Rockstar, thank you for that, man. You're being a rock star supporting the stream. Thank you for the support, bro. I appreciate you. Honestly, I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. The memes are gonna be going hard on the cast of Super Mario. Oh yeah, the memes are great. The memes are really, really, really good. I really do like the memes. I like the memes. The memes are good. The memes are dope. Yo, I want to say, guys, seriously, we still got more stream time, but I just want to say thank you guys for supporting the stream in my little ghetto stream vacation, man. I appreciate you guys. Like, I miss talking to you guys every single day. But when I come back to full-time streaming and full-time content creation, like, we're gonna have a lot of cool stuff planned. I got like a lot of cool stuff that I'm working on, you know, so I'm excited to, you know, get back to that. But for right now, just relax, kind of have some chill streams. When I saw Lappy, I thought it was Astral Chain 2. I don't know why are you guys so easily fooled by like stuff like that? Like, you know, that looked nothing like Astral Chain 2, right? Like, you know, like the art style was nothing like Astral Chain. I mean, I thought it was pretty clear that it wasn't Astral Chain just by looking at the game world. So I don't understand why so many people were so easily fooled by that. Like, it literally looks nothing like Astral Chain from a. It's like, it wasn't like, those graphics weren't like CG like at the beginning. It wasn't like, it looked like they were simulating how the game's gonna look, right? I mean, it was a cutscene, but like, it didn't look anything like Astral Chain. So I don't understand why people were fooled. Like, oh, I thought it was gonna be Astral Chain. Like, it looked pretty clear that it wasn't Astral Chain. It was pretty obvious, but apparently a lot of people were like, oh, I thought it was Astral Chain. I'm like, dang, you guys are fooled that easily? I thought it was Astral Chain too, but I haven't played Astral Chain. Yeah, a lot of a lot of you guys are gullible. A lot of you guys are easily fooled, you know? So yeah. I didn't get darker. It's just that the lighting in here is not very good. Speaking of being easily fooled. Bro, don't you know that's how stuff works? It goes based off of lighting. It's just I don't have a lot of lights in here. I have like one little main light and like that's it. But I'm the same. I'm the same skin color. Oh my gosh, dude. Speaking of easily fooled, some pointed out that Bayonetta trailer is less gory than before. We don't see her bring naked, so I don't see her worrying about the game less gory. I don't know. We haven't really seen too much of what they were fighting, so we'll see what happens once they actually show off more of the game. But I got a tan. Do you really see black people getting tans? Virtual Fireball. What's wrong with you? Like, do you really see black people getting tans, bro? It's just lighting. It's just studio. It's the lighting. Oh. Do you really see black people getting tans, dude? Like, that's just not true. It's just there's not good lighting in here. Could we see Astral Chain cross Bayonetta? No, I don't think so. Maybe like outfits, yeah, but I don't see them like actually crossing over the two games. No. And they've toned down the trailer for the E audience. I wouldn't worry about Bayonetta 3 unless it's rated T14. I think it's just too early to be talking about any of that, guys. Like, really. At the end of the day. I know, Shinra, you always be asking about like this game cross this game. Like, how many times do you see? You don't really see a lot of crossovers, man. Like, they're not very common because it doesn't work all the time. So, no. Every single time people say, "Hey, are you gonna see this game cross this game?" I'm gonna say no. I'm usually gonna say no, because look at all the games that are coming out. What major crossovers are there? Like, what games are there like major crossovers like that you see, like where they pluck two random things and cross them over, like in a non-mobile game, you know, or in a non like outfit game? Like, yeah, maybe you see like outfits, but you usually don't see this game world crossover with this game. We're gonna take like unique mechanics from each game world and make a new game. You don't really see that, so that's the reason why I always say no. What you'll see is just cameos, costumes, cameos, playable character, but you'll never really see actual real crossovers in games, you know? Well, people are gullible enough to think that the character shown at the end of the DMC trailer is Virgil. Oh, yeah, the trailer was Virgil. Yeah, that's true. People are gullible. People are gullible. Do we know if Bayonetta 3 will have different structures in the previous games, open world? Well, based off of what we saw in the trailer, there's definitely more open-ended areas. Like, most areas in Bayonetta 1 and 2 aren't as big as that, except for if it's like a boss battle. But that just seemed like those were like just some like mid-boss battles and stuff like that. So what they showed in the trailer was already kind of more open than what we usually see in a Bayonetta game, from how far you can move around and what you could do. So we'll see. So yeah. But that's not, James. That's not a crossover, James. That's just like Easter eggs and stuff like that. But no, they tried to make an actual crossover with two RPGs, but not crossing over with itself. That's not a crossover. Like, that's just SMT. I mean, yeah, games within a franchise will do things from other games that are in that franchise. Will have Easter eggs or certain things or certain elements. That's not a crossover though. That's just the franchise. A crossover would be like Shin Megami Tensei Crossfire or Tokyo Mirage Sessions. That was their attempt at a crossover. That's a crossover because they're taking elements of Fire Emblem and they're taking elements of SMT and trying to cross over those gameplay elements in a new world, new different type of style. You have Crom, you have SMT gameplay flow. Like, that's a crossover. That or like Pokemon Conquest, like the Nobunaga's Ambition in Pokemon. That's a crossover. You're taking certain elements from Pokemon, certain elements from that, making a strategy like RPG. Like, those are real crossovers. Like that's what he means. Don't you think your new design looks like her child self? Yeah, Cereza, watch my video. I already talked about it on there. So yeah. Paper Jam? It's not really a crossover though. It's just two Mario games. It's not a real crossover. Do you guys not know what a real crossover is? You guys are mentioning two of the same franchises crossing over with each other, like Mario, different types of Marios in the same Mario game. That's not a real crossover. Like Project Cross Zone, that's a crossover. All those different franchises, that's a real crossover. Like stuff like that, or like, you know, Pokemon Conquest, or Marvel vs. Capcom, or like Tatsunoko versus Capcom, or like that. Those are like real crossovers, not freaking Mario goes into another Mario game. like one Mario game to another Mario game. No, that's not a crossover. Mario plus Rabbids, that's a real crossover. Yeah, Mario plus Rabbids. Why are you guys mentioning a franchise that takes like a style of another Mario game and saying, oh, crossover? That's not a crossover. It's not a real crossover. Not a real crossover. Yeah, Mario and Sonic, that's a crossover. Mario and Sonic. But taking one style of Mario game and putting it like a character from another Mario game, that's just within the that's not a real crossover. It's just within the franchise, you know? That's not the crossover that Shinru was talking about. He wasn't talking about that. I just think we can I just think when companies collab with each other, yeah, I mean, but that's not what Shinru was talking about though. That's not the type of crossover he was discussing. I mean, if that's the case, then everything has crossovers. But if you're, but that's not what we're talking about here. Dissidia Final Fantasy. Dissidia Final Fantasy is not a crossover. Dissidia Final Fantasy is just it's like an arena fighting game for Final Fantasy. It's not a crossover though. because it's just a bunch of Final Fantasy characters fighting against each other. What is it? What is it? And they created a new style of gameplay. It's like an arena fighter mixed like with a, it's like a 3-on-3 arena fighter slash fighting game. I mean, it's not really, what's the crossover? It's all the same Final Fantasy characters from the franchise. So yeah. I heard Disney is thinking about bringing back Marvel Wars. They are thinking about it. That's true. BlazBlue cross tag? Yes, BlazBlue is, because there's different franchises crossing over. Smash Bros is literally on the Switch. Why can't people understand the crossover is? I just think some people see like anything, like they see like any type of little thing that they see like from something else brought over. But I mean, whatever definition you guys want to have, I'm tired of talking about it because you guys are just randomly throwing out stuff. So I'm done. So whatever you guys want to say a crossover is, that's fine. Whatever you guys think it is, that's fine. I don't care anymore. I've heard that Remedy games are all the same universe. Have you heard of that, OJ? I haven't heard about it, but to be honest, I don't care. If you want me to be exactly like, if you want me to be honest, like I don't care about Remedy games whatsoever and them crossing the same universe or not. So yeah, I'm not answering any. I'm not reading off anybody's question that mentions crossovers anymore, guys. So I'm ignoring everybody that mentions crossover. So keep that in mind. Remedy, yes, Remedy. Control, Alan Wake, games like that. Quantum Break. Let me see if I missed anybody's comments. The music's kind of banging right now, though. Speaking of censorship, that's exactly what would have got if PSNX got their fingers on near Bayonetta. She would have been renamed it Bayo Abbey. The process. No, it wouldn't be better elsewhere. What? I don't know about all that. That's got to be a joke, right? Oh my gosh. Because I just watched the video by Alternate History Hub, Alt Hub. I don't know what the hell that is, and I don't care. Ryza S. Speaking of Control, what are your thoughts on cloud gaming on the Switch? I don't care about cloud gaming. Bayo Abbey. Bayo Abinetta. Bayo Abinetta. Oh my gosh, that's actually pretty funny. I don't know if he was actually trying to make a joke though. But that was funny though. Cloud gaming is a mistake. I don't think cloud gaming is a mistake. I just think that it's just an option for people out there. If you've got dope internet connection and your own line or fiber optic, it works really well. But most people don't have. Most of you guys have ghetto dookie connections, sharing it with your mom, brother, and sister. You got people watching Netflix. You got roommates watching stuff. You got dookie connections. Most of y'all got dookie connections or not very good connections. You don't have streamer internet, so it's not gonna work very well for you for most of you guys. But for me, I can play cloud games no problem. Like it's not too big of a deal. Like I can play any cloud game, no issue. But most of you guys have dookie internet, so it's not gonna work very well. So yeah. Speaking of Remedy, I wonder if we're getting Alan Wake remastered anytime soon. I actually made a video on that, but then I forgot to upload it. I made a video on that, dude, and I totally forgot to I forgot to upload the video to my channel. Oh my gosh, dude. I forgot to upload it to my channel afterwards, man. It was weird. So cloud gaming is good for all 12 of you. Yeah, people that have good internet, it's good. Fiber optic internet, really good, fast internet, it's good for that. But nobody else using the internet, it's good. Now, if other people are using Netflix and using the internet, then it might not run as good as you want it to run. And that's most people, so that's why most people don't like cloud gaming. Control Cloud version was pretty clean. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cloud gaming though. I'm never gonna like hype up cloud gaming or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. Just because I'm saying like it works for me, that doesn't mean I like it. What's up, Mellow Wolf? I'm gonna try with this current place is Dookie Internet. See, I'm forward right now. Are Remedy games even talked about much? I swear they've only been blown up just recently. Control was probably their most successful game. So their games are getting talked about more. But remember, Remedy also made Max Payne. So Remedy's been around for a long time. Like they're innovators in the business. I mean, they legitimately somewhat made bullet time. Like you want to know, like slowing down and shooting a canister and exploding in slow motion. I mean, yeah, they kind of took the idea from like Enter the Matrix and stuff like that, but they're like one of the innovators of bullet time in gaming. So Remedy, like, yeah, it's Remedy, you know. I got a question. Parasite's Eve. Yeah, Parasite's Eve is good. I played it. Hey, thank you, Muhammad. I appreciate that. Oh, they did Max Payne? Yeah, they did. They did Max Payne. They did Alan Wake. They did, obviously, Control. They've done a lot of stuff over the years. I think Dead to Rights came after Max Payne, from what I remember. I like Remedy games, but I wouldn't say they're revolutionary. But that's just me. I wouldn't say they're revolutionary. I just say like when they created Max Payne, that was kind of revolutionary, if you want to call it that, with like the bullet time. Because like you never really played it. Like that was like the whole thing back then was bullet time, bullet time, bullet time, bullet time. Everybody needed bullet. You needed exploding canisters and bullet time. Like you can slow down time and you can go. You can go and bullet time, dude, and that was like, oh, look at that bullet time. Oh my gosh, dude. So yeah, man. Hey, what's up, Paul? Paul Gale Network. Would you prefer N64 controller for Nintendo Switch that have built-in rumble or use old rumble packs? Built-in rumble would be better than making the controller heavier with the rumble pack. Do you see value in HD rumble, or do you think it's just a bad mechanic? I see value in it. If you watch my videos or talked, you know, I've said I see value in it. It's good. It's not bad. Why would it be a bad mechanic? It's good. It's better than regular rumble. Try forgive me. I bought a Contra Road Corps on Switch. It was $4. Don't. It's $4. I want to buy it for $4. I think it's worth it. It's hilariously bad for $4. I want to get it for $4. Yes, the Matrix changed everything. The Matrix changed everything, dude. Matrix changed so much. Oh man. Hey, what's up, Nightshade? This is low-key miss Max Payne. Yeah, me too. I miss Max Payne as well. I miss Max Payne too. All right, peeps. We're gonna go about 2 hours on this stream. So we got 15 minutes left. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know in the chat. Some of the rumored stuff I wanted to talk about too. There's obviously no Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Now there's new rumors about Metroid Prime getting a more of a remake, more than a remaster, or like more of a full in-depth Metroid Prime by itself. There's that instead of the Metroid Prime trilogy. So there's like it's getting pretty beefy. It's getting pretty intense with some of these rumors that are going on in Nintendo's 2022 games, which I talked about in my video today. So make sure you guys watch that if you haven't already seen it. But yeah, it's cool, man. Like I'm excited for what's coming next for Nintendo. I'm excited to actually, you know, once I'm off my little break, I'm excited to get back to talking about different stuff. Like, to be honest though, like Metroid Dread, that's what I'm like super excited about. Metroid Dread is like exciting. Like I just cannot wait for Metroid Dread. I cannot wait to try it out, you know? I can't wait to play it. It's gonna be here soon too. It's gonna be here super soon. So yeah. I think we'll see Xbox. I think we'll see Nintendo and Xbox play nice with each other for a while. Okay. Good to see that you back to streaming. Win back N64, NSO. We're checking out. Yeah, maybe we have to wait and see. Which IP would you like to see return? Which IP? Golden Sun. OLED on Dread is the same day. Can't wait. Yeah, Nintendo just need to quit playing and give us Mario Kart 9. Yeah, they need to quit playing around. Just give us that Mario Kart 9. We need to see that Mario Kart 9 like now. Like we need it now. Triple J watching some NFL today realized that you look exactly like Tampa Bay Bucks defensive coordinator. Who is the defensive coordinator for Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I don't know who that is. Dread is the only game I'm looking forward to for the rest of this year. Oh man, no SMT5. SMT5 is going to be lit. SMT5 is going to be super, super, super lit. So I'm excited for that. Since you talked about Nintendo's next gen, do you think they'd make a new Switch that's compatible with the OLED dock since it's the new dock? Will have the firmware updates. The old Switch is compatible with the dock, so yeah. I mean, they'd probably just take the dock and use the same dock, or oh yeah, because the old Switch is compatible with the same dock. So why would a new Switch not be compatible with it? Of course it would. Todd Bowles. I don't look like Todd Bowles. That's Cap. He looks like way older than. I think he's like in his 50s or his 60s. He doesn't have a beard. He doesn't have hair. I think he's bald.
Hey you.
I don't look like him. I think we're just both black. So Showtime. So that's actually Cap. Shinru with the dollar donation says, last question. What game was the console seller for you? Each game console you own. If you remember me, PlayStation, Spyro, GameCube, Sunshine, Wii, Sonic Unleashed, Wii U, Smash 4, Switch, Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild for Switch. Wii U for me was like Bayonetta 2. Because they announced that before the Wii U came out. Wii was like Twilight Princess for me. GameCube was Metroid Prime. N64 was like Mario Kart 64, like Super Mario 64. Super Nintendo was like Super Mario World. NES was like the original Mario Bros. I think Bolzen is in his 50s, almost 60 though. Thank you for the dollar though, Shinru. I imagine Super Nintendo World opening in Hollywood next summer. Mario Kart 9 in November. SMB movie in December would be perfect. Yeah. On this week's podcast, they talked about what games they're looking forward to the rest of the year, and no one mentioned SMT5. We missed you. Yeah, they don't really play JRPGs on the Spawncast. Nobody really likes JRPGs that much. I mean, John plays a little bit. Like he does play like Bravely Default, some of the games, but none of them really are into RPGs like that. I'm the only one who's into RPGs like that, like JRPGs. None of them have even played any SMT games, from what I remember. Like they don't really play SMT at all. Eternal Darkness on the GameCube. Yeah, that was good. Flying Dragon for the N64 Switch Online was a fun fighting game. Flying Dragon, never heard about it. So yeah. Alright, take it easy, Paul. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Yeah, we definitely miss you on the spawn. I don't know if the actual Spawncast chat misses me though. I know you guys do, but I don't know if the Spawncast chat misses me. When do you think they will show Breath of the Wild 2 again? Can't wait. Maybe at the Game Awards. I put up a what's it called, a poll on the channel. So if you guys haven't voted on the poll, go vote on the poll on what Nintendo will show off at the Game Awards. Since we know it's not going to be Smash, like what game do you think Nintendo will show off at the Game Awards? You know. So yeah. Right now it has over 6.7k votes, and most of you guys think Breath of the Wild 2 will be shown off. So yeah. Says, yeah, man, they do. It's dry on there without you. I don't know, man. I doubt that. Considering how people treat me when I'm there sometimes, like people that I know that aren't like my people, you know, like, you know, Player Essence people. Considering how some of the people talk to me when I'm on there or treat me when I'm on there, I don't know. Will they miss? I don't know if they do. Spawncast chat as Fanboys Battleground. Glad I don't get to watch it live often. Yeah. Long gets better with you there. Always good input from you, OJ. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not like I'm just saying I don't know if they miss me. I don't know if like the action like people that aren't fans of me or aren't subscribed to my channel or people just like they know me because of the Spawncast. I don't know if they miss me too much. I know like you guys that come to my streams, yeah, obviously you guys will, which I appreciate. But I'm not sure if like the actual like hardcore Spawncast people actually miss me. I doubt that. So it's all good. But thank you. I appreciate the love though, guys. I appreciate that seriously. Pokemon Unite, OJ. I can't really play Pokemon Unite, not right now. But when I get back, I will. But I was like we played not too long ago before I started my break. Your OJ episode 4 dog. Your OJ episode 4 dog. What does that mean, basement? Band. What does that mean? Rip. Yeah, the wallet's getting a battering. It's getting a battering. Here. Metroid Prime 4 is Dragon Ball Super and other M is like GT. Just playing. Okay. Sure. Hype to play Astral Chain for the first time. If you don't mind me asking, what difficulty did you play it on? Well, you can only play it on. There's only when you first start out, you can only play it on PT standard, and then once you beat like a chapter, then you can play it on PT Ultimate. So the best thing to do is just play it on PT standard all the way through first, and then play it on PT Ultimate because you can't put it any higher until you beat that chapter on the first one. On on the standard one, but don't play it on the easy. Don't play it on Unchained. Don't play it on the easier difficulties. Just play it on standard, or just play it on If you want to replay a chapter on the harder difficulty, you can do that. Like that's fine too. I've done that before, but just on the first time through, just play it on regular PT standard. Just sub to you. Anytime that I stream, guys, I lose subscribers. So just keep that in mind. Like check to see that you're still subscribed because anytime, like just check. Because every time that I stream, I lose subscribers. It's just what my channel does. Like for example, like I had about 80K today, right? I had like 79,999 before I started this stream. I just checked and then I have like, because I got a little pop up and it says I have 79,991 subscribers. So every time I stream, I lose subscribers, and I think that's the reason why I lost like 40 subscribers. Because the other day when I tried to stream, like I clicked it once and then I messed up a couple times where I had to like restart the stream like 4 or 5 times. So like it docked me like 10 subscribers each time that I did that. So like I went down to like 79,970. And I'm like, what? I'm losing subscribers just by clicking the stream button. It's like that's what happens on my channel. Like I always, whenever I stream, I just lose subscribers. So it's just weird. It's super weird. It's like a bug. It's like a bug or something that happens on my channel. Not on everyone's channel, but it definitely happens on my channel. So yeah. Yo, Paul Gale, thank you for the tune in tier. 2 months, man. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Do you know the reason? I don't know the reason, man. It's weird. I have no idea what the reason is. I don't know. But I thought maybe they'd fix it with them bringing on like Tim the Tap Man and all that, but for some people it just jacks your channel. That's why you see a lot of people don't stream on their main channel because it just jacks it up. Which I think I have a solution for that. I think I might make another channel for streaming. I don't know. We'll see. What do you think, Anna? Will hope Nintendo's big game at the Game Awards if they have one? Well, I put up a poll. I mean, I think Zelda might be that game. Have a good stream. The rest of it, I'm out. WWE. All right, take it easy, Game Pass. That's crazy. Doc subs. Contact YouTube Tech. That's just wrong. YouTube doesn't have. I've talked about it to them. They don't have any answer. They say no, it's not that. So, but I mean, maybe I'll try to contact them again. But yeah, that's not a bad idea to try to reach out again. But yeah, anytime that I stream, I lose subs. Anytime that I stream, because there's no way that I just lose like 40 subs out of nowhere, and it happens to coincide on the day that I had to restart the stream multiple times. Whereas the days that I didn't stream, everything's fine. I don't lose any subs. I gain subs. But the days that I do stream, I lose subs. Like it's literally like if I don't stream, subs are fine. They go up. If I do stream, I lose subs. Like it's literally like that. It's not like, oh, I don't stream and I still lose subs. It's anytime that I stream. Since I've been on my little vacation, each time that I've streamed, I lose subs. Each time that I haven't streamed, I gain subs. Like it's literally been like that. It's super stupid. Like I can't stand it, but it's like whatever. You know, I appreciate like the support that you guys give me on the stream, like all the Elite Ninja. It more than makes up for it, so it's all good. That's why I tell people don't like when people say, "Oh, should I start streaming on YouTube?" I'm like, man, like you should just like build your audience first. And if you want to stream after you're comfortable, like with the sub count, then okay. But like, don't just start. But like, it might not affect every channel the way that it affects mine. So it's YouTube. Are the rumors about Zelda being playable finally dead? No, because we don't know yet. We haven't really seen a lot of the gameplay. So yeah. Parasite's Eve. I think you're talking about Project Eve. Yeah, it looks like Bandit, not Parasite's Eve. I think you meant Project Eve. Yeah, it's coming out for PS4, PS5, PC. I think it's coming to Xbox too. Looks good. What's his first Spawncast? Oh, episode 4 was my first Spawncast. Was that episode 4? Really? Okay. Yeah, I've been on there for a while. The Spawncast was very different back then, though. Very different back then. What do I think the final character is? Check out my United Place. Check out my video where I made on it the other day. I talked about it on the channel, so I've already made 2 videos in the past like month on what I think the final character will be. So check out those videos if you haven't seen it already, and you guys can get my honest thoughts on who I think it could be. What's up, TH3? Project Eve is just a bootleg Chinese Bayonetta. I mean, you're not wrong, but like at the end of the day, I think it still could be a good game. He said, do you think an Xbox Series or a PlayStation 5 would be a better purchase at the moment? Depends on what you like as a gamer. Like if you want a bunch of games like Game Pass, then Xbox Series is the better purchase. If you want some exclusives or you want to play PlayStation exclusives, then PS5 is the better purchase. You know? Ready for the 49ers to lose to G tonight? Am I ready for the 49ers to lose? I mean, they're playing against the Packers, so they could, but they usually play pretty good against the Packers, you know? So I think the last 2 games, they've beat them. So we'll see. 49ers are playing with a lot of confidence tonight, so or today, or in the past couple weeks, so we'll see what happens. If they can do what Jameis Winston did, and I think that would definitely be a benefit. So 49ers their defense is pretty good, so we'll see how they handle Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, that haircut needs to go from Aaron Rodgers. Like that haircut he looks like CM Punk. He looks like a ridiculous, more ridiculous, like bootleg CM Punk. He needs to stop. Gambit, thank you. Thank you so much, Gambit, with the $20 donation. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 20. No message, but just $20, man. I appreciate that, Gambit. Also, I don't know how to say that name. Darsequium? Yo, DQ. Thank you for the $10. $20 coming through, $10 coming through. Is OJ on the Spawncast? Just playing, man. Weird seeing the stream without you, though. Yeah, not on the Spawncast. Not lately. But I'll be back probably in October. I think I'll be back in... no, wait, hold up. Like, not this October, because October is like... this week, right? So yeah, I'll be back like sometime in October. I'll be back. Justin Tucker, more of a GOAT than Tom Brady. Was he coming back next week or sometime in October? I'll be back when I finish my break. October. Do you think Switch OLED is the last revision for the current? Probably. Check out my video where I talked about it this morning. I talked about next gen Switch. So the Packers will win. Well, they still got to play the game, you know. Still got to play. I mean, that's what people said, you know, in the playoff series. They said, "Oh yeah, they're gonna win." That's what people said in the regular season. Oh, they're gonna win. So you still got to play. But 49ers have had Packers number lately, so we'll see. All right, take it easy, Nightshade. Look, I don't know exactly when I'll be back, guys. I just know sometime in October. I don't know exactly when in October, though. I'll let you guys know, though. You know? Oki thought we would lose, not gonna lie. What, the Ravens? Who did the Ravens play? Which game were you talking about? The Chiefs game? So yeah. The music's kind of hitting tonight. We beat the Lions on a 66-yard field goal. You guys barely beat the Lions on a 6. Dang, and you were making fun of the 49ers almost choking against the Lions, right? And that team's trash, dude. And the Niners actually beat the... They got a little bit lackadaisical against them and put in some second stringers and some other people. And they made a little bit of a comeback. But really, they weren't going to win the game. We all knew they weren't going to win the game. And you guys barely beat the Lions on a freaking 66-yard field goal? Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, this man does not respect the 49ers at all. Does not respect the 49ers at all, dude. 49ers bopped the Lions, dude. Absolutely bopped them. Dominated them on both sides of the ball. They got lucky towards the end. This man just published a video while he's on stream. Nice. Did I? Wait. That was definitely the wrong date. Yeah. I didn't mean to. That was definitely not supposed to come out right. That's supposed to come out tomorrow. Not... Whatever. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to come out right now. I might... Oops. I thought it was... Oh yeah, I messed up. Yeah. Yeah, I messed up. It wasn't... Because I already published the video for today. Early in the morning. So yeah, I messed up. But that's okay, whatever. Oops. Yeah, there's a new video. Yeah, I messed up. My bad. I messed up on it. It was an accident. I meant to do tomorrow, like around like this time tomorrow, but surprise. Enjoy the video. But yeah, it was scheduled. I didn't mean for it to come out right there. I meant for it to come out later, but it's already out, so whatever. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Juice Man Vaughn? Welcome to the stream. Freaking winning on a 60. Like, let me see the scores right now for the NFL games, because I haven't been watching. I've just been relaxing at home doing nothing. Let me see the scores, because y'all out here with the 66-yard field goal. This is trash, dude. Garbage. Garbage. Ooh, Rams versus Bucks. Oh, the Rams beat the Bucks. Nice. Nice. Rams beat the Bucks. So that was pretty good. Rams beating the Bucks. I like that. Actually, no, I don't like that. Rams are in the same division as the 49ers. Hold up. So never mind, I don't like that. Ooh, OT, Dolphins and Raiders in OT. Okay. Let's see here. Week 3 scoreboard. Dolphins and Raiders. OT. Chargers beat the Chiefs by 6. Titans beat the Colts. Carson Wentz playing like Dookie. Rams beat the Buccaneers. Rams are looking good, man. With Stafford, Rams are looking like a Super Bowl contender, like a Super Bowl powerhouse. Ravens beat the Lions because you guys are trash. Saints beat the Patriots. Oh, Saints put a wallop on the Patriots. Broncos destroyed the Jets. What's going on with that rookie quarterback for the Jets? Dude's playing like Doogie. Oh, Vikings kind of put the hurt on the Seahawks. I like to see the Seahawks lose. Yes, we need as many NFC West people to lose as possible. So I like that. I like to see the NFC West lose. So, okay. So good stuff. Okay. And then Green Bay and versus San Francisco. That's happening in just a bit. So nice. Also, Carolina and Houston. Carolina beat. Dude, Carolina's looking good. Carolina is looking good. They are looking pretty good. Buffalo spanked Washington. Cleveland beat Chicago. Arizona beat Jacksonville. So yeah. So, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. 66 is the new NFL record. I don't care. Rams won, good game, yeah. Yeah, Washington football team sucks, dude. Gambit. Thanks for the 20 though. Washington sucks, dude. But in that division's kind of dookie, so I mean you guys can still win it. That division's terrible. I don't have a video coming tomorrow morning, guys, because the video that I had for tomorrow morning actually went out today. Although I might be able to edit that video. I think I already had a video that was ready to go that I can publish maybe tomorrow at some point. Maybe we'll see if this video that I did doesn't do very well. Maybe I'll put out another video tomorrow. But yeah. So yeah. Oh, happy birthday, Mr. Davis. Yesterday was your birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Happy belated birthday. Shout outs, man. Appreciate the support. Shout outs. But all right, guys. Oh, Bengals beat the Steelers. Okay, Bengals beat the Steelers. Nice. But all right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. I wanted to do about 2 hours for today. We definitely did that 2-hour stream. So thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know when we'll be back, but I did put up a new video. I didn't mean for it to go up right now, but whatever. But a new video is up on the channel, so if you guys want to check that out, watch it. It's there. Talk about the truth about Bayonetta. So if you guys want to watch that video, you guys can watch it. And remember, check to see if you're still subscribed to the channel, because anytime that I stream, it unsubscribes people or I just lose subs. So there's definitely like glitches going on right now. So just make sure that you check to see that you're still subscribed, and so, or if you're somebody new, make sure you subscribe. So yeah. But all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. We'll be back. I don't know if we'll be back streaming tomorrow. We'll probably take a couple of days off, maybe a day or two off, and then we'll be back for streaming probably in a bit. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate that. And we will see you guys. We'll see you guys for the next one. And like I said, enjoy the different content that's on the channel. I got 2 videos for today, so there's been plenty of content on the channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And you guys take care. Take care to everybody. Thank you for the support. Shout outs to Bead Queen, big $125 donation. Much love. Shout outs to everybody who donated. Let me go through the list here. Shout outs to everybody. Seriously, you guys are awesome. Thank you. DQ, thank you for the 10. Gambit, thank you for the 20. Shinru, thank you for the multiple donations. Potent to Rockstar, Creosin Bomb, Chris, Emery Strike, Glenmore, Aron, Cute Hamtaro, Andrew, Chris, The Basement, thank you so much. Bead Queen once again, Mr. Davis, African Triforce, Amazing Games, and Avedon. Thank you guys for the support, and thank you for all the members that remembered up. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. And yeah. Shout out to Roggy. We'll catch you next time, Roggy Froggy. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you for the support, and we'll see you guys for the next stream. All right, peace.